Republican Senator Rick Scott is accusing Republican leader Mitch McConnell of, quote, backing up President Biden in an escalating debate over Social Security and Medicare. McConnell says that Rick Scott is on his own in wanting to sunset Social Security and Medicare in 5 years, which would force Congress to vote to reauthorize the programs. McConnell says he and Speaker McCarthy are on the same page and that Social Security and Medicare are not to be touched and that Scott's plan is, quote, just a bad idea. This, of course, an issue that President Biden has hammered Republicans on this week.
Unfortunately, that was the Scott plan. That's not a Republican plan. That was the Rick Scott plan. I mean, it's just a bad idea. I think it will be a challenge for him to deal with this in his own reelection in Florida.
Now, at the White House last hour, President Biden pouncing on the division, saying he's glad Republicans and him agree on entitlement spending.
We had somewhat of a debate on the State of the Union, but I was glad to see everybody says we're not going to cut Social Security and Medicare.
Joining me now, NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Ali Vitale. Senator Scott's hitting back, though, Ali. What's he saying today?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It just keeps going, this rift that we've seen coming over the course of, frankly, the last year between McConnell and Scott. But Scott today at an event in Florida saying that, you know, this is his words, McConnell has always sort of backed up Biden, and that's what he's doing. He's backing up Biden again. He doesn't believe that we ought to have a plan. So Scott there again going back at the leader of his party on the Senate side on this issue. And look, I think, first of all, how icy, you got to imagine, Ryan, as someone who covers this building too, how icy those Republican lunches must be right now between Scott and McConnell, because we have seen them spar over this issue, over the idea of candidate recruitment, over multiple other topics over the course of the last year. But then also, just to sort of level the playing field, this is probably one of the most establishment conservative debates that Republicans have had in a long time. The idea of Social Security spending, solvency of those programs, I think those are going to be key words as we watch this continue, not just against the backdrop of President Biden trying to make this an issue for 2024 and in the coming elections, but also as Republicans move forward in trying to negotiate on the debt ceiling, on what spending is going to look like, and as they have conversations about where those cuts could come from. All of this is going to be really important, even though it comes against the backdrop of something that you and I and the rest of our Hill team were talking about, which